The year is coming to an end. In my humble robot opinion, we had some really good Switch games come out this year. Every month it was either a first party game or a beloved indie game being released. It really was like money was falling out of my wallet because I bought tons of games this year. But this video is not about this year. I've already made a video about the best Switch games of this year, in case you're curious. Let's take a little time machine to, I guess, a point of only a few weeks into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video we'll be breaking down the most anticipated Switch games of 2023. Let's get started. First, let's just break down, I guess the games that have confirmed release dates. Fans were ecstatic at the release of the highly popular JRPG Persona 5 Royal when it arrived on the Nintendo Switch in October of this year. Well, on January 19th, 2023, Persona 3 and Persona 4 will be arriving on Nintendo's highly successful handheld console. With all three of these games and Persona 5 Strikers, you can literally sink hundreds of hours into the series. If I'm remembering correctly, these games will not be the cloud version either. I've always thought that the Persona series was a perfect fit on the Switch. One day later, on January 20th, 2023, the next entry in the Fire Emblem's game touches down. Fire Emblem Engage. You play as Alear, a young person who can be either male or female. They awaken to discover that they have been asleep for 1,000 years. Dude, asleep for 1,000 years? That sounds like a dream come true. The main mechanic for this entry is the ability to summon and use the power of classic Fire Emblem characters like Marth and more. It will be up to players to journey around, find new team members, and save the land. One of the most beloved games early in the Switch's life was Octopath Traveler. I remember going to GameStop when I first got my Switch, and I would always go in there and be like, can you recommend me a game? The only game I've played is Breath of the Wild. And people every single time would be like, have you played Octopath Traveler? Have you played Octopath Traveler? So the people who played this game actually held it in pretty high regard. The music, the story, and the graphics was crisp and charming. So when Octopath Traveler 2 was announced, fans of the first game were more than excited. Arriving on the Switch on February 24th, 2023, in this faraway realm, 8 travelers hailing from different regions venture forth for their own reasons. Step into their shoes and explore the land as you see fit, using their unique talents to aid you along your journey. In my opinion, the biggest and most anticipated game coming out on the Switch, or maybe even any console next year, is Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. This is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. This game has been delayed multiple times, but I'm actually okay with that. There is speculation that Zelda herself might even be a playable character. I actually have a video about facts of this game. Maybe you should watch it if you're a fan of Zelda. You should definitely watch it. This game is arriving on May 12th, 2023. Maybe a revision to the Switch will be announced that same time. Hollowknight is a prime example of an indie game done right. People who have played the game are fans of the gameplay and the unique atmosphere laid out before them. If you're needing more of this adventure, well then lucky for you, Hollowknight Silksong will be arriving as DLC on June 12th, 2023. You will be playing in an all-new kingdom with new challenges. In this expansion you play as Hornet, Princess Protector of Hallownest. You're brought to this strange world against your will, and must now climb to this mysterious kingdom's peak in order to get out. Hogwarts Legacy is my second most anticipated game personally. I'm a lifelong Harry Potter fan. I've actually enjoyed all the games that came out on older consoles. I've always wondered what it would be like to be an actual student at the infamous Hogwarts Wizard School. The huge action RPG, Hogwarts Legacy, based on the Harry Potter series, finally secures a release date on the Switch on July 25th, 2023. The hybrid consoles version of this game will be the last version of the game to launch, after the PlayStation and Xbox versions release on April 4th next year. This game is going to be hard to run on the Switch in my opinion, and might launch as a cloud version. If not, this might back the argument of a more powerful Switch arriving this time next year. Now for the games that have been confirmed for next year, but don't have an actual solid release date yet. Hades 2 is recently announced. From the trailer it looks like the same style of gameplay, which isn't a bad thing, but in a new setting. The graphics look pretty good, and I think the game follows a new protagonist. I never played the first one, but I know this is one of those games that took everyone by surprise. From what I've seen and heard, the story was awesome with addicting gameplay. Be sure to look out for Hades 2 in 2023. Pikman 4 is expected in 2023 as well, and fans of the series are excited for a new adventure. Not too much is known about the game yet. We've seen a little tease in a Nintendo Direct, but that was enough to get this game on this list. I tried playing Pikmin 3, and I put about 5 hours into it. It was a really cool game, but not for me. Maybe I'll try Pikmin 4 when it comes out. Since the success of the massive series Mario Kart, everyone has wanted a piece of the action. Everyone from Crash Bandicoot to Garfield. Well, Disney is joining this madness. Disney's Speedstorm is slated for release in 2023, and it kinda looks pretty decent. I believe this game is gonna be free to play, so look out for some microtransactions. Out of all these games, which are you most excited for? Which ones will you be playing? Maybe the game you're most anticipating is not even on this list. Let me know the answer to all those questions in the comments below. If you enjoy gaming news and gaming story videos, well make sure you hit like and subscribe on this video. But you know me, I'll be back with a new video soon. Peace out.